all I wanted to do for you guys was to make a video of me getting to 4,000 trophies. I've been up for 24 hours. I've tried 5 different decks. I've been at 3,700 trophies. I've been at 3,998 trophies. I've tried making this video 9 different times, and I finally got to 4,000 trophies? What's up, Clash Bros? It's Marcus from Epic Life Gaming. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. Sorry for that intro, but I have been up for almost 24 hours. By the time I go to bed tonight, it'll be almost 48 hours that I have been up. I have tried 5 different decks. I have tried recording this video 9 different times, and I get so close to 4,000 trophies, and I've dropped all the way back down. This morning, I got down to my lowest, which was 3,700 trophies, and I've been trying for you guys so much to try and get to 4,000 trophies. Now, I've made 9 different videos. 4 of them I just cut out immediately, just deleted the video, and I was like, screw it. I was getting so upset. And finally, I got to 3998, 2 trophies away from actually making it to 4,000 trophies. And at the end of the battle, I was definitely going to lose. And at 8 seconds, I just cut the video off. I was so upset. I was like, screw it. I'm going to bed. It was like 3 a.m. and I had to be up at 6 a.m. When I got up this morning, I kept trying to get to 4,000 trophies, but I actually dropped down to my lowest of 3,700. I was trying all these different decks, but I finally resorted back to my original deck, which I tried recording to begin with. And that's this deck right here. If it looks familiar, it's because it's Chief Pat's deck that he showed off like a couple days ago, and it has a fireball in it. He showed one video of using the fireball. After that, he started using the log. I'm normally using the Graveyard Freeze deck. I would like to say I was the first one to create that deck. It was actually a great deck that I used quite a bit, but I wanted to branch out, try different decks because I was only using that deck, and I was like, I gotta get better at different decks. So this is the deck that I was trying at the very beginning, couldn't get it, so I tried switching to Elite Barbarian decks, Balloon decks, all these different decks, and I couldn't quite get there. So my last time trying to record to get the 4,000 trophies before I just scrapped this idea and went on to a different idea, I got close to getting the 4,000 trophies again, and I decided to record it. And these are the matches. So this is probably the worst time to try and push to 4,000 trophies because the meta's starting to change. We still got a lot of Elite Barbarians decks. You're going to see a lot of those. So having Skarmy in your deck is almost a must at this point, but it's also very easy to get zapped. So having a Tombstone as a backup is also a very good choice. So we're also starting to see Lava Loons back again, and these decks are getting crazy. You got the Rage spell starting to make a comeback, and everybody has Skarmy in their deck right now. So having a zap in your deck is very important. This guy is going to have another zap bait deck, having the minion horde in there, and he also has the princess, which in my deck, I really don't have any card to take out the princess. So I don't have the log, I don't have arrows or anything like that because I chose to get the fireball in my deck. This guy's going to get some damage onto my tower because I really didn't have an answer for the minion horde at that time. I almost got that furnace down as well, but then the guys popped out and got down my minions. So I really wanted to throw down the fireball right there, but I was like, screw it. I really didn't want to get that low on elixir, and I had to drop something down for all these fire spirits, or they were going to do like 2 fireball worth of damage right there. And as you guys can see, I'm getting another pretty decent push building up. He drops down the archers again. I should drop down the fireball right now, but he drops down the Skarmy, so I'm going to go ahead and zap everything. And that zap was perfect because it brought the attention from the tower away from the giant, and I was actually able to get a couple more shots off from the giant with that zap. And I almost threw down a fireball right there, and I was like, maybe not, but I was like, screw it. I got to do it right now if I want to get the maximum value for the fireball because I really didn't have anything else to take out the princess with. So it was do or die at that point, so I decided to throw down the fireball, and I think that was a really good choice on my part to actually do that. This guy is so furnace happy. He's dropping furnaces down whenever he can. That's also popular in the meta right now, is the furnace. So people have it leveled up pretty high, so it actually takes 2 shots from the tower to take down 1 fire spirit, and once you get to that point, it's a great card to have. This guy drops down the minion horde again. I'm going to go ahead and zap it. We're not going to get too much damage, but he did a failed zap right there. Only got 1 of my minions in there. Almost dropped down the graveyard, but I was like, oh no, I'll throw down the fireball and actually get the princess in there, and I'm going to take a bunch of damage right here from all of those fire spirits, about 300 damage. He's going to go ahead and throw down the fireball. I'm going to throw down a desperate Skarmy right now. I didn't know what else to do, but we're full on elixir. So I go ahead and throw down the giant, and then I throw down the graveyard, and then I'm going to throw down a fireball on top of everything right here. And we actually keep our giant alive for a split second right there. And we grab the tower. Finally, at the end of that battle, he's got the princess again. I'm going to go ahead and throw down my minions on top of her while she was distracted, and I actually screw it up a little bit. But the zap, luckily, makes a comeback for me, kind of helps me out, and we do get a victory right there. So we are going to jump up about how many trophies? 29 trophies right there. So we're getting closer to 4,000. So we're at 39.59, about 2 more wins, and I should be able to get to 4,000 trophies. And that's 2 wins in a row. If I lose any matches, we're definitely going to have to extend this video a little bit longer. But my goal is 4,000 trophies, you guys. I've been trying so hard. If this doesn't show my dedication and love for you guys of being up for 24 hours, only getting 3 hours of sleep, I don't know what does. I'm honestly trying my hardest to get to 4,000 trophies, and I was very close to scrapping this idea and moving on to another video idea, which I actually didn't even have another video idea. Right here, I dropped down the graveyard giant, starting it off because he did lay down his lava hound right away. So I was like, ooh, this might be a good time to catch him off guard, and we're doing some damage to those elite barbarians. But those elite barbarians are definitely scaring me. He has a lava hound. He had dropped down the ice golem. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so much damage right now. So I go ahead, drop down my minions, trying to get down that elite barbarian. I'm going to go ahead and zap everything. We're taking a bunch of damage right here. A lot of shots from that elite barbarian. A lot of damage onto our tower. I'm like, oh man, this isn't the end of the game, but that was a lot of damage right there. And we didn't get very much. He is a level 11, so he has a little bit more health on his arena towers than we do. So I did get about 1,200 damage onto his tower, but he definitely got a lot more onto our tower. He dropped down another lava hound. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to deal with this? He goes ahead and drops down a fireball, so I can't use my tombstone in case he drops down the elite barbarians again. He's going to go ahead and drop down the mega minion. I threw down the Skarmy at the perfect time to distract that mega minion right there. And luckily, the ice golem doesn't get rid of the health of the skeletons all the way down. So we're dropping down another giant. We're actually gonna get that mega minion down, and we got a couple of my minions as backups right now. He's probably pretty low on elixir because he dropped down the ice golem, the log, mega minion, lava hound, everything right there. Almost zapped it. Maybe we could have got that tower right there, but I didn't want to get desperate. I'm playing pretty conservative right now because I don't want to catch myself with no elixir. That's pretty much my main goal right now, is to stay up on elixir. Now, this is a push I've been doing quite a bit lately. Instead of always just doing the giant graveyard, I've been dropping down the mega minion or the minions to do a push with the graveyard, and it's working out pretty well. Right there, we did grab the tower. It only needed about 350 damage right there, but we did get it. I go ahead and throw down a fireball right here to get rid of those minions, so that way my minions can stay alive, and good thing I did, because we got that lava hound down before it even got to our tower. He has the elite barbarians coming down again, and we get rid of them right there. That's why it's very important to have Skarmy in Tombstone in your deck, because if they have zap or log or both, you're going to need 2 different combinations of those counter troops to get rid of them. There we go. We're going to go ahead and zap that, and we get the tower right there on our one push towards the left crown tower. We pretty much have a guaranteed victory right now. He didn't even get the one tower with that fireball. He's going to get it with the log though, so we're going to go ahead and try and do a big push, but the game ends and we get our second victory, and it was against a level 11. 32 trophies. That is a huge amount of trophies, so we should be about 1 win away from getting to 4,000 trophies. Yes, we're 9 trophies away, you guys. This is where my heart starts to beat. This is where I start to get the adrenaline going. If we look at our activity log, we have 9 wins in a row. 1 draw's in there, but I'm going to count that as a win because it's not a loss. But we got 9 wins in a row, so we're definitely pushing on up, you guys. We started pretty darn low, and once I started using this deck, we started getting wins. This is the last battle we need. We win this, and we're over 4,000 trophies, pretty much guaranteed. And this guy starts off with a freaking miner and a minion horde, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have nothing for it. I go ahead and fireball 3 minions. That's how nervous I was in this battle. Oh my gosh, I was freaking out. I'm like, no way. He got a bunch of damage right there, and then he drops down a freaking hog rider with spear goblins to back him up. I go ahead and zap everything right there, missing one of the spear goblins. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're not even a minute into this, and he already has 1,300 damage onto my tower, dropping down another freaking miner, and then the Skarmy. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do? I don't even drop anything at this point. I'm just like, I need to save my elixir. I can't keep dropping down troops to kind of defend, and luckily I didn't drop anything else down because I would have wasted the elixir. And look at that, I dropped down the giant to get a push going, and he has the Inferno tower. I'm like, no way. Just completely demoralized right there. He has about 1,300 damage onto our left tower. He has the Inferno tower, so I go ahead and drop down the Skarmy. I'm like, all right, he's probably gonna zap it. Look at that, doesn't zap it. Down comes a log, and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to do anything with those troops. I'm going to leave those alone. He has to be low on elixir, so I go ahead and drop down the graveyard and minions right here, and then I have the zap ready to go. Boom, we're going to zap it, and look at this damage that we're going to get onto this tower. Minions going crazy, so there it is. We almost caught back up to him right there with that one push. He had to throw down arrows right there, so we're about 500 damage difference between the two. So I'm just going to kind of forget about my giant right now, because what's the point of using him, because he's gonna just get melted anyways by that Inferno tower. If we can keep that hog rider from doing any damage to our tower, I'm not worried about that mega minion. Right now we're gonna do the exact same push, graveyard minions, see what he has. I'm getting ready for the fireball in case of the minion horde. That was what I was worried about right there. I'm gonna go ahead and actually zap that miner, which might have been a bad choice, but it got me a little bit more damage right there. What we're worried about though mostly is that freaking hog rider. He's gonna probably throw down the log right there, and look at that, I accidentally throw down a graveyard. I meant to throw down the mega minion, and I accidentally threw down the graveyard. I am a complete idiot, but luckily he threw down the Skarmy for that. I threw down the minions, and then I'm gonna go ahead and zap this Inferno tower. We actually caught him a little bit off guard, low on elixir. All he had was enough was just for that Inferno tower. He's probably gonna get the tower right here. We're gonna get that tower, and we get the victory right there. I didn't even realize it was about to go into OT, and he almost got the victory right there. We grab it right there, 27 trophies. We are over 4,000 trophies guaranteed. Oh my gosh, you guys, last second battle, I didn't even realize how intense that was. 2 more shots or 1 more shot from that miner and we would have lost, but we win and we get 4,018 trophies. We are over 4K trophies with this deck right now, you guys. Our highest trophies ever, 418. Wow, couldn't believe it. 24 hours, it wasn't for nothing. Let's go ahead and donate because we are so happy right now. This is the deck that we did it with right here, you guys. Now, I can't take the credit for this deck. It was Chief Pat's deck, but this deck is absolutely amazing. We got 12 wins in a row to push us up almost 300 trophies, and this was the original deck that I was pushing with when I wanted to get to 4,000 trophies. I'm so excited right now. That is absolutely amazing, getting to 4,000 trophies. So this is after I recorded the video, but I wanted to show you guys this because it shows how effective this deck is. I went on a 19 win streak. I had 12 at the end of the video when I just recorded, and now I went on 19. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to count the draw as 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 wins in a row using this deck. That's how effective this is. All right, back to the video. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I wouldn't have tried this hard if you guys weren't showing me this much love. I would have scrapped this idea from last night if I didn't care about you guys. You guys are giving me all the motivation I needed, and I want to thank you guys. You guys are the ones that got me to 4,000 trophies, because I would have given up by last night if it wasn't for all the love and support you guys have been showing me. So let's smash 300 likes on this video. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for all the love and support. You guys are just killing my channel right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Can we smash 300 likes or more? Let's shoot as high as we possibly can, but a minimum of 300 likes. If you guys are new here and you're not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button and join the Clash Bro family so we can get 100K this year. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Good luck on your guys' journey to 4,000 trophies. Use this deck, and don't forget, my Clash Bros, to always stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.